be from as if you are seeing it from a height. So first, let us start by drawing some basic outline of a river, maybe something like this. And then maybe this river has got some embankment like this, wall or something. So these lines again are vanishing towards this point. This is the vanishing point. And in between these embankments, there are some places where the steps are there. And these steps are going down to the water. So you will see these lines of the steps like this. Maybe you'll see another wall also here. And these are the steps. They're coming down to the water edge of the water. This is the embankment wall of the embankment, so called. So this will continue like this. I'll try to correct this little bit. So these will be seen like lines. These are actually steps, but from a distance you can just see them like horizontal lines. And then this portion at the back side will be like a maybe a pathway or something, or big open area. So all this can be stone or such type of wall. So we can indicate it by some sort of texture here, indicating a stone wall. And then here you can possibly have some buildings. So many times along the river ghat you will find temples. So again, remember that these lines should vanish towards the vanishing point. Keep that in mind all the time. So if you don't do that, then the sketch is not going to look correct. So keep this vanishing point as your reference all the time. There could be more such temples somewhere here. So this is just to show the general environment which you'll see next to the river ghat. So you can draw a few types of temples, maybe a little bit better. Then in the background, maybe there is a road or a street. There are some houses. Again, here these lines should go towards the vanishing point. So good. The vanishing point can be very far away also. So there will be such buildings and other things here. So background you can draw more buildings and other things. In the river itself, maybe there is some small boat or something which is going. There could be some trees. So in such type of scenes, these trees are going to come in handy to fill the spaces in between. So that's why you should be good at drawing the trees so that they will create a nice backdrop and You can just quickly draw them, not too much elaborate. And then more such buildings. So there is a small sort of village at the background. So you can just go on creating these small structure like you can go on showing. And then show human figures. So few people who are standing here. At this scale, the figures will look just like small figures. So not very difficult to draw. One person is climbing down these ghat steps. And nowadays, you know that along the ghat also there are some lighting is done and such other thing is done. So you can show some lights, light poles. Some sort of plantation or hedge. But we plan to separate out this paved area from the other area which is there. So now this becomes your general scene. You can just leave it here. That later you can you need not draw too much. Maybe for effect you can draw some birds which are flying. So once you do this much, then you can possibly use some shading or something. You can add a few more temples here or some other structures also you can add here. Maybe you can show a flag or something like that on top. As you go farther away, the people, less people will be there. Some vehicles also you could show here. Maybe a car or some other things which are parked out here or something like that. So generally try to show how the scene would look like from your memory, that how you would see the scene near a river ghat. Can make this slightly thicker because it's a stone wall. So this will be sort of a VV line because there is water here. So we are assuming that this water is river is having a flowing water, and then you can add more structures, maybe some trees in the background. So like that you can elaborate a little bit, and then either you can color it or you can use some shading. So if you are going to use some shading, then you can think from where the light is falling. Say if you assume that the light is falling from somewhere here like this, then these faces will be lit up, while as the faces inside would be having a shade. So let us say that this portion goes in shade little bit. Could even take it little bit less. So this part can be in shade. Okay. Now since the light is falling like this, maybe you'll see a shadow. So the shadow will be falling somewhere like this. You can make it little darker. You not show too much elaborate shadow because this shadow is going to be quite big shadow because of this shikhar and all that. So you can just show it like that. Longish shadow. Here also the wall will be casting some shadow here. And show a little bit here. These people will cast shadow here. Car will have some shadow here. Similarly, these houses. So by adding some shade or shadow, what will happen is you will give it a more 3D type of look will come. So like that you can show some shadows and other things. So you can take more time to draw this sketch. This is a very quick sketch which I'm trying to draw, but you can take more time, more elaborate you can draw at leisure. So be relaxed and make the drawing. And then here again, this will cast some shadow on the steps. So that will be again stepwise this wall. And this will be in shade. So I can show this part in shade like that. And then you can make this a little bit darker here. You can show the other bank or you can just leave it at that. But everything is generally going towards the vanishing point. This vanishing point is maybe here or it could be even farther away. So really speaking, in such type of views, the vanishing point is very very far away. But generally, overall, the lines are all vanishing towards some point in the far distance. Now, if you if you're getting chance to color it, then you can also try a little bit of coloring. You can give very light color to water. You can leave some portions uncolored because that will give the effect of the reflection on the water. Then you can apply some maybe some sort of green for the trees. So like that. And then you can make these maybe little grayish or maybe other things. So like that you can even color this sketch. So now what is this type of view? So this type of view, if you are seeing that this is a view of a river ghat, and this is a bird's eye view. Bird's eye view means that your eye level is going to be much higher than this the level of the uh, the scene that you're seeing. So like that, you can go on coloring it a little bit if you get a chance. I'm not sure whether you'll be given that opportunity in the exam. I'm not sure. So you can color the rest of it like this. Maybe some shade. Could be gray, could be brown. Brown is not looking very nice. Gray could be good here because it's a paved area. So a gray color would look much better here. Maybe a light gray. So it will indicate some concrete or some sort of paving